Request all students to please take your seats on my left hand side, and parents please take the seats on the right or middle back. Students, please go to my left hand side. Seats are there. You're not getting degrees? So we are about to begin. Students and parents, please take the seats. Request everybody to put your mobile phones on silent for the duration of this program. All right, so hope all of you have your mobile phones on silent for this occasion. First of all, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Physics Department Degree Distribution Program at the 61st Convocation. At the beginning, I'd like to request everybody to stand up for the invocation. So please stand up.
நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கெழிலொழுகும் சீராறும் வதனமென திகழ்வரத கண்டமிதில் தெக்கணமும் அதிர் சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழணங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திறம் வியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Please be seated, everybody. Thank you. I'd like to thank Ms. Pushpa for the invocation. I would now like to request our HOD, Professor Santosh, to address the gathering.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome all of you to this degree distribution ceremony of the physics department. So, dear graduates of 2024, their proud parents, friends, other students, we are thankful that all of you came here for this function, and let me in advance congratulate all the graduates who receiving, those who are receiving the degree today. Congratulations in advance. Okay. So it is our privilege and pleasure to have with us an extremely accomplished physicist, Professor D.D. Sharma, Honorary Professor, Solid State and Structural Chemistry Unit, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, as the chief guest for this ceremony. He has kindly agreed to address the graduates and give away the special awards during this evening. I request Dr. Priyadarshini Sujit-Smita to welcome Professor D.D. Sharma with a bouquet. So something about the department. The Department of Physics was established in 1959. It is today one of the leading physics departments in the country. We are around 58 faculty members, including the emeritus and distinguished professors and young international fellows. And they carry out research in all frontier areas. Looking at the sheer number of faculty members, you can see that we cover almost all frontier areas in physics, starting from conventional magnetic materials to quantum materials, 2D and correlated oxide materials, quantum information, quantum optics, high energy physics, gravitation, cosmology, you name it, we cover almost all fields. We recently have 3 new faculty members joining our community. Dr. Ipsita Saha, Dr. Raghuveer Garani, and Dr. Atreya Shankar have joined us recently. We have about 25 technical and administrative staff who help us in all aspects of the department development. Naturally, one of the department's objective is to train the next generation of physicists and engineers. There are about 500 students in various degree programs from undergrad to doctoral degree categories. The undergrad BTech in engineering physics in coordination with the Department of Electrical Engineering provides a unique mixture of science and technology. This year, 30 BTech engineering physics degrees are being awarded. There are 2 master's degree programs, namely the 5-year dual degree BS-MS program and a 2-year MSc in physics. This year, 11 BS-MS and 47 MSc students are graduating. We also have our MTech program in functional materials and nanotechnology. So this year we have 9 students graduating with a degree in MTech in functional materials and nanotechnology. Okay. IITM instituted the interdisciplinary dual degree program 6 years back to keep up with the growing and varied demands of technology and industry. With the IDDD students, one can master the newest areas and trends in science and technology by getting a combined bachelor's and master's degree. So this year, 7 students are graduating with a dual degree in BTech engineering physics and master's specialization in areas such as quantum science and technology, data sciences, and complex systems and dynamics. So to top it all, we have our regular doctoral program in which around 246 research students are currently registered. Of these, 34 research students are getting their PhD degree in this convocation. We have several active research centers and centers of excellences funded from the Institute of Eminence status enjoyed by IIT Madras, which continues to be the rank number 1 in the overall category in NIRF rankings of National Institute, as Director mentioned in the morning. Some of the centers are working on, things like millimeter and microwave metamaterials, atomistic modeling and materials design, functional oxide research group, experimental high energy physics, strings, gravitation and cosmology, quantum information, communication and computing, 2D materials, quantum centers in diamond and emulsion materials, and biosensing. Okay? Our department publication has been quite good. We have been consistently publishing around 900 publications per year for the last few years. These have also appeared in high-impact journals like Nature, Science, Physical Review Letters, and other PRB journals. Couple of examples: Professor Sivaramakrishna's research group paper titled "Observation of Interatomic Coulombic Decay Induced by Double Excitation of Helium in Nanodroplets" was highlighted as an editor's suggestion in Physical Review Letters recently. Professor Manu Jaiswal's article, "Graphene Combines Computer Logic and Memory in a Single Device," appeared in the News and Views section of the Nature journal very recently. We have more than 40 distinguished professors visiting us from various universities in India and abroad, The department has hosted Brahmagupta Colloquium series for the last very many years. There were 12 colloquia in this section last year. We also conducted 7 major conferences, workshops, short-term course were organized by certain faculty. We also conduct outreach activities where students from various schools and colleges in and around will visit us on a regular basis. Okay? Faculty and students of our department have been bestowed with several academic distinctions and awards. Some examples or some of them were notable ones are Professor Arul Lakshmi Narayan has been elected a Fellow of the Indian National Science Academy in 2024. Professor Sriram Kumar is serving as the President of the Indian Association of General Relativity and Gravitation since March 2024. He has also been awarded the Best Teacher Award for excellence in teaching in IIT Madras. Dr. Sivaramakrishnan was elected as recipient of the globally competitive AIAS Fellowship of the Aarhus Institute of Advanced Studies, Denmark. He has also been invited to join the editorial board of European Physical Journal. Dr. Yasir Iqbal has been recently invited to join the editorial board of the prestigious journal Physical Review B. In the last year, 56 sponsored projects for a total of rupees 287 crores. 19 industrial research and consultancy project assignment amount to 4.36 crores are ongoing in the department, which includes 8 RBIC projects. So on the project front, we are really doing very well. In the last year, 4 patents were filed and 4 patents were also awarded to the members of the department. Also, our students have been doing very well in conferences, etc., especially the research scholars. About 15 research scholars won Best Teacher, Best Poster awards and other similar recognition in various technical conferences during the last academic year. And this year, in the Institute Day prizes, few of our students have won the prizes, and I read some of them. Haricharan B, BTech Engineering Physics student, was awarded Miss Leta and Sampath Srinath Prize to the student with best academic record in 3rd and 4th semester of BTech dual degree program. Aditya GS dual degree student was awarded K. Krishnamurthy Iyer Prize, student with the best academic record in 5th and 6th semesters of BTech/dual degree program in engineering in physics. Adit Praveen, dual degree student, was awarded an Arunachalam Memorial Prize to the student with the best academic record in the 7th and 8th semesters. Anubhav Prakash, dual degree student, was awarded Electronics for You Prize. Avinandan Mondal, dual degree student, was awarded Sri Jantyala Lakshmi Kantam and Srimati Sita Mahalakshmi Prize to the 2nd topper student with the best academic record in 5th and 6th semesters. Rahul, MSc student, was awarded the Chilukuri Ramashastri Memorial Prize for academic excellence in the 1st year. Akanksha Negi, MSc student, was awarded the V. Kalyana Sundaram Memorial Prize, awarded for women academically excelling in the first 3 semesters. TL Abhishek, dual degree student, was awarded the S. Venkatraman IAS Retired Prize, student with the best academic record in the 7th and 8th semester of BS MS dual degree program. Vagmare Amok Yokesh, IDDD student, was awarded the Institute Merit Prize for the best academic performance in 7th and 8th semesters of Quantum Science and Technology branch of IDDD program. And Sonu Katyar, MTech student with the best academic record in the 1st and 2nd semesters of MTech program in Functional Materials and Technology. I would like to thank personally my colleagues, office and technical staff, as well as the chairpersons of different committees for the wholehearted work they have put in to keep the department moving forward. The department is grateful to the Institute for the support all the time, especially director and the various deans for continuously supporting in our various activities. A special event of this scale cannot happen with the support, without the support of our faculty colleagues, students, and staff members. The whole event of the department, this event has been coordinated by Professor Nirmala, Shantanu Mukherjee, Somnath Siroy, Abhishek Mishra, Rajesh Singh, the physics office team under Mrs. Leta, other technical staff members and students. I thank each one of them. That's all I have to say. Thank you for all for coming. Now I will ask Professor Nirmala to introduce the chief guest.
Thank you, Professor Santosh. Hi, good evening. It's my great privilege to formally introduce our chief guest, Professor Dipankar Das Sharma, often known as Professor D.D. Sharma, is fondly called as D.D. by almost everyone who knows him. Professor D.D. completed his integrated MSc in physics from Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur in the year 1977. After this, he joined Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore to do his PhD on electron spectroscopy of rare earth and transition metal oxide strongly correlated electron systems, including valence fluctuating and heavy fermion materials. This he has done under the mentorship of Professor C.N.R. Rao. After this, Professor D.D. worked at Jülich Research Center, Germany for a few years before returning back to teach at IIT Bangalore, where he is a honorary professor now at solid state and Structural Chemistry Unit. He is also associated with the Center for Condensed Matter Theory. Professor Didi studies a wide range of materials that includes a family of superconductors, charge, spin, orbital, couple systems, materials showing metal insulator transitions, semiconductors, and energy materials. These materials span over a huge length scale from bulk to the nano. And for this, he employs large number of experimental techniques. These, starting from bulk conventional characterization methods, he uses state-of-the-art high and low energy electron spectroscopies. And he has immensely contributed to the understanding of physics and chemistry of large range of materials. So I would like to point out one example, that is the occurrence of large magnetoresistance above room temperature in a double perovskite oxide, namely strontium-2 iron molybdenum O6. This problem was solved by solving the intricacies of the electronic band structure by Professor Didi's group. And for his seminal contributions to the understanding of physics and chemistry of materials, Professor Didi is endowed with large number of awards and prizes. I will only name very few of them. Professor Didi obtained his, this is most prestigious award. This is Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Prize in the year 1994. And in the year 2014, he was the recipient of the Distinguished Alumnus Award from IIT Kanpur. He also received Distinguished Alumnus Research Award from IISc Bangalore, C.V. Raman Award, and UNESCO Javed Hussain Prize, G.D. Birla Award, the World Academy of Sciences Physics Prize, etc. He is honored with the Knight of the Order of the Star of Italy by Republic of Italy. Professor Didi is a fellow of all three science academies in India. He is a fellow of Indian National Science Academy, Indian Academy of Sciences, and National Academy of Sciences. He is also a fellow of American Physical Society, a fellow of the World Academy of Sciences, the fellow of INAE, and also a fellow of Asia Pacific Academy of Materials. Professor Didi holds various adjunct visiting honorary positions in many premier institutions, both in India and in abroad. Some of these are TIFR Mumbai, JNCSF Bangalore, IACS Kolkata, ISA Kolkata, University of Tokyo, Japan, and Uppsala University at Sweden. Professor Didi serves in many advisory boards and review panels, both in the national and international levels. He is a member of editorial boards of various journals. The latest entry is as a senior editor in the ACS Energy Letters. The longest stint is at the Journal of Electronic Spectroscopy and Related Phenomena. He has handled large number of huge science projects. I would like to just mention one of them. This is to construct and commission the two Indo-Italian beam lines at the Elettra synchrotron facility at Trieste, Italy. Professor Didi's CV indeed runs very long, and I have a time limit. So therefore, I would like to conclude by saying one important point, that Professor Didi is an excellent teacher and a great mentor. He surrounds his classes with energy, enthusiasm, and laughter. And the students he mentored, they are now serving at various institutions over the globe, and they form a huge Didi family. And as a student, one can observe that Professor Didi is very meticulous, and he is tirelessly hardworking and a perfectionist. He is that supervisor who keeps shifting the goals and boundaries for the students until they find their peak performance. And above all, he is a very simple and kind human being. So thanks, Didi, for accepting our invitation and speaking to our youngest graduates, the class of 2024 from physics, and all the rest of us. Very warmly welcome. Professor Didi.
Thank you, Nirmala, Professor Nirmala, for delivering possibly the longest talk of this session. It's completely embarrassing to have so much talked about oneself. I'm extremely glad to be part of this function, and it's all about the graduating class of 2024. There's a peculiar aspect to it because I happen to have missed all my convocations in life. So whenever I get a chance to attend a convocation, I make sure that I come and attend. It's a vicarious pleasure I get for not having got any convocations in my own life. Jokes apart, but that's true, what I just now told you. But it really is a celebration of the fantastic time, effort, and intellectual, emotional energy that all of you have put in over the years here. Let me start by congratulating the graduating class of 2024 for the fantastic work that you have done, and I think they deserve a round of applause. There's a very proud moment. There's a very proud moment for everyone, and you have reasons to be proud. I think we should start with a group that feels tremendously proud about you and we're convinced of your caliber and your destiny and the bright future, your parents and your family member. They were your first set of teachers. They taught you how to read, they taught you how to walk, they taught you how to understand what is dangerous, what is less dangerous, what should be done, what should not be done. And they constantly fussed and took care of you. Besides being the teacher, they also supported you throughout. I'm sure that you think that you know how well your parents and family members supported you. But as a parent and a grandparent, let me assure you, you don't know the whole story. You don't know the story of how they kept awake, fussing over you when you had fever, worrying about you, how they worried about you when you didn't do that well in the exam or a complaint came, or how they took pride when you were sleeping or elsewhere about your little achievements that maybe the rest of the world did not take note of. They've been all the time together with you, and you have been in their thoughts all the time. We cannot say enough of a thank you, and parents cannot be thanked for what they do because it comes naturally from deep in the heart and their soul and their very existence. And that's the nature's way of preserving us as living beings. But I think there's a time that we must acknowledge what they have done for us, and they really deserve a round of applause from all of us. Then, of course, IIT is the place for friends. This is a place that defines friendship. You are thrown together. 4 years at my time, it used to be 5 years, some 2 years, some maybe 6 or 7 years, depending on what you're doing. It's a very intense time. You go through so much of emotions. The emotions of being angry at your teacher, you didn't get the grade that you expected, or losing the football match, or something else. The friends are the ones that sustain you in the wings, in the classroom, in every moment of your life through this very, very intense period. They take part in rejoicing in your success. They take part in supporting you in your moments when you are feeling low. And besides these two, which are once in a while, they've been with you all the time, at every moment. Those ordinary moments that defined you and shaped you, because this is the stage of a very formative years in your life. And I think those friends certainly deserve a round of applause from all of us. And from my own experience, I can tell you, many of the friends will remain with you. You will have groups that they will relive the moments that you have shared here. Whether you do that or not, but this is going to be the most memorable time in your life. You'll be looking back and drawing nourishment out of this period in life. This is a fantastic time that you have had, and I'm sure you'll really, really recall every moment. And then finally in the group, of course, your teachers. The teachers at IIT, whether you realize it or not, whether they gave you the right grade or not, whether they scolded you for not turning in the assignment in time, or cajoled you, or advised you when you didn't want any advice, your mind was elsewhere. But the fact that the very fact that they have chosen their life as teachers meant that it was the complete dedication of their life to bring out the best in you, the way that you are capable of. They feel frustrated if they expressed ever any dissatisfaction. And I know this as a teacher. And just the other day I was explaining, because we were in a little group party and my student said, "Do you know, Didi, you have shouted at each of us sometime or the other." And then I was trying to explain to them what makes me shout or scold them. It is the frustration that I can see that that particular student can reach a much higher level, and I'm not being able to help the student get there. When I'm shouting at them, I'm actually criticizing myself, because it is my failure if I cannot take my student to the highest level that he or she is capable of reaching. And let me tell you, interject here the statement that all the time plays in my mind, that you're capable of a lot more than you yourself believe. We as teachers believe your capabilities, and those teachers, they really have dedicated their lives, and they have shaped your destiny, and they have played a crucial role in shaping the human being that you're going to be down the line, even in the future. And I think they certainly deserve a round of applause from all of us. I do not know where you're going to be. Nobody can predict that. And it's not for us to predict. Because future is, ke sara sara, let whatever will be, will be. But one thing that I'm absolutely convinced of, choose what you want, you're going to shine and do well. What you've been trained for is to achieve excellence. Physics was a medium by which you have been trained to know how you seek your truth, your destiny, and fulfill your life and what it is capable of. And that I am sure of. But it's not going to be easy. It hasn't been easy. There have been moments of doubts, self-doubts, and there are moments of challenges. Of course, these challenges are the ones that will define you. How you take on the challenges is going to define you. And that's absolutely necessary for your growth as a human being and for fulfilling your destiny. In fact, you will often feel that you're competing against this and that. There will be competition. Life is going to be like a pyramid. It doesn't matter many steps of the pyramid, however, whichever step you cross, you find another round of many people clamoring to go to the next level, and you're competing against them. When you go to the next level, you still find that the apex is always far away. It's like an infinite height pyramid. It doesn't matter how many steps you climb, there seems to be enough number of steps remaining. And at every level, there's a group of people who are trying to succeed. And that is going to happen to you too. But the real competition is not against those people who are at your level and trying to get to the next level. The real competition is against yourself. The only competition that matters in life is the one that you are carrying on day to day, every day against yourself. Whether you become a little better in whatever you want to be from day one to the next day. This is the only competition worth it. And this is the only competition that takes you forward. This is something that I deeply believe. And I really try to impart this belief in all my students, and I'm sharing it with you. Because competing with others is meaningless. Because there are always in life people that are better than you, and there are people that are worse than you. So what do I do with those people? One thing that I would love to do is that to make sure that looking at the people that are better than me, I should not become cynical and say, oh, he or she is better than me because of this or that. Accept excellence around you. Use that for aspirational and inspirational purposes. And that can make a better person that you are today and make yourself better tomorrow. You'll also meet people that are lesser than you, less fortunate than you, in many, many sectors. I would say, lend a helping hand. Look at them with empathy, not sympathy. Look at them with compassion. Let that be your guiding light to make yourself a better human being than you have been today. Those will be the defining elements in our life. These challenges that I talked about will give you the real meaning, define your life. And that brings me to the last point that I would like to touch on, is that what is the meaning of life? It's a very hard question. Everybody addresses it. Right from the childhood, a small child asks this question. The old person on the deathbed also asks the same question. It's a question that has no answer. But this question in some way defines our path. I personally believe it's very important to realize that large part of life is for happiness. Happiness in a very deep philosophical way. It is not in a shallow manner. You cannot be happy if the situation around you and other people are not happy. If everybody is unhappy around you, you cannot be happy. But happiness comes from the challenges that I've talked about, or solving a problem. I'm sure each of you have experienced that during your education here. This happiness is what gives us meaning. This taking on the challenges gives us the meaning and happiness. And be fearless, because all of you are extremely talented, as I've said. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what path you take. Be convinced of your ability and trade on. It may happen that you find after walking a long path that you had entered a dead alley. And that's a blind path. It ends somewhere. Nothing to worry, nothing to be remorseful about. You can turn around and define a new path and start all over again, because in life, it is not the final destination that gives you the meaning. The beauty really lies in the path that you take. And how beautiful the path is entirely depends on you. And let me end by wishing you a beautiful path full of happiness and glory, happiness for yourself and everybody else, and every success that you can imagine in your life. Have a wonderful life. Thank you very much.
So I'd like to thank Professor D.D. Sharma for addressing the students. I am sure there was something for everybody to take from it. I'd next like to ask our prize winners first to come up. And I'd like to request our chief guest to hand over the prizes to our prize winners. So I'll just call you by name. Shanmuga Priya K. Batula Ramaya Krishna. Batula Ramaya Krishna. Vetrivel S, Professor A.L. Lashkar Prize. Sonu Katyar, Sri Krishnamurti Sundarambal Prize. Rahul, Professor Chilukuri Ramashastri Memorial Prize. Shashank Ramesh, Sri Jandalya Lakshmi Kantam and Srimati Sita Mahalakshmi Prize. Vagmare Amog Yogesh, Institute Merit Prize. Bhagwat Yash Ajay, Institute Merit Prize. TL Abhishek, Professor J. Shobha Nadri Prize. Aditya GS, Hema Balasubramaniam Excellence Award. And finally, Aditya Kumar, Sri Jandalya Lakshmi Kantam and Srimati Sita Mahalakshmi Prize. I'd like to thank Professor D.D. Sharma for distributing the prizes. Next, I'll like to ask our HOD to hand over the degrees to the graduates. I request students to come one by one as their names are being called. PhDs will be awarded first, followed by MTech, MSc, DD, and BTech next. All right, so starting with the PhD students, I start with Mahima M. Kurian. Sagarika Tripathi. Sarath NV. Manu Mohan. Urvashi Nakul. Sana Fatima TK. Shanmuga Priya K. Ravindra Kumar. Dhrubajyoti Biswas. Vetrivel S. Batula Ramya Krishna. Dhanya A.R. Anshul Mishra. Pranab Kumar Roy. Raja Rapu Ramesh. Jesla P.K. Divya Jyoti. Raghavendra Kulkarni. Mitali Madhusmita Prusti. Going over to MTech students, Kevin Thicheri Sebastian. Ganesh Singh Negi. Mohammad Usman Raja. Raj Gupta. S. Prem Kumar. Sonu Katiyar. Ritoshri Sutradhar. Erukala Sudhakar Kumar. Now we go over to the MSc batch, starting with Ajay Kumar. Akanksha Negi. Parase Akash Sharad. Alankit De. Amit Shashikant Kesari. Anirban De. Anirudh Jayant. Anubhav Rudra. Ayan Kumar Garai. Chetan S. Deepak Pradhan. Hari Govind Shekhar. Kaustav Basumatari. M. Alan Jacob. Neelam Meena. Pradosh Kumar Behra. Pushpendu Rana. Raghotam A. Kulkarni. Rahul. Ravi Kumar Sahu. Ritu Sani. Sameer Behti. Shantanu Das. Satish DM. Shashank Ramesh. Shraddhanjali Chaudhary. Shyam Sundar. And Akash Pujari. Next, going over to the BTech MTech dual degree, Muhilan M. Vagmare Amog Yogesh. Bhagwat Yash Ajay. Mohammad Akil N. Shashank Ravi, T. Manoj Raghavendran, Aniket Kukreti. Next are the BSMS dual degree, Bhatt Vivan Ashish, K. Rajesh Kumar, MS Sai Trisha, M. Sachidanandan, T. L. Abhishek, Aman, Gagana S, Vismay Churiwala, Jyotiraditya Menon, Shaurya Rawat, J. Sri Arvind, now I call upon the BTECs, SR Vijay Suraj, Aditya GS, Aditi Devnath, Aditya Kumar, Ahir Siddharth Prakash, Akshay Dharmaraj C, Amna Ryan KV, Aniket, Arjun Raghav S, Gaikwad Prajwal Devanand, Gude Sumedh Kshitij, Janvi Pandey. Joshi Shantanu Shivaprasad. Jui Nayak. Kunal Sharma. Meghavat Neetu Sai. Nenavat Rahul. Omkar Sridhar. Prakhar Agrawal. Rohit Suresh. J. Rothika. Sanjay Krishnan S. Sanjeev B. N. Sarthak Saurav. Shriya Kupili. Srijit K. Tarun A. Vijaya Bharati M. All right. Thank you, Professor Santosh, for distributing the degrees. I would like to request some of the prize winners who would like to do that to give a brief acceptance speech. I'll just call you by name. You can come up and briefly give acceptance speech. So first, I'd like to invite Shanmuga Priya to come up.
Good evening to everyone. It's just a thanks note. I like to thank Department of Physics for selected me for the best thesis award in energy and physics. And I'm very happy to receive this award from Professor D.D. Sharma. I thank my PhD supervisor, Professor Muruvel, for his constant support and encouragement throughout my PhD journey. Without him, this journey could have not been very difficult for me. And I thank my lab mates, my friends. I thank Prema ma'am. I thank Professor M.S.R. Rao, Professor Santosh, Professor V. Subramanian, Professor Somnath sir for their encouragement. I thank my research collaborator, Professor B.R.K. Nanda, for his encouragement. And finally, I thank my family, who came here to share this wonderful moment with me. Thank you, Appa. Thank you, Amma. Thank you, Tata. Thank you, Party. And thank you, my sister and my brother-in-law. And thank you, their family, Appa, Amma. And congratulations to all the graduates. Thank you.
Next, Batula Ramya Krishna.
A very good evening to one and all. I'm very happy and proud to have received the Best Thesis Award in Energy Physics. I would like to thank my supervisor, Professor Sudhakar Chandran, for nominating me for this award, without whom I wouldn't have received this award. I'm extremely grateful to him and for his continuous supervision throughout my PhD. I would like to thank Professor Bhairappa from the Department of Chemistry, who is my co-guide, for giving me the opportunity to register for this PhD program. I would also like to thank Professor Ishwarmurthy Ramaswamy from ARCI Hyderabad, who is my second co-guide. He actually motivated me to stay in PhD when I had second thoughts of quitting it. I'm very thankful that I did not. And I wish all the graduates very successful life ahead, and many, many congratulations to all. And I would especially like to thank my family members, my mom, my dad, my in-laws, my sister, my brother-in-law, my husband, and my son, who is 1.5 years old. They're all here to support me. Thank you very much. And special thanks to the Department of Physics for giving me this prestigious award. Thank you.
Vetrivel S.
First of all, a warm good evening to all. First of all, my heartiest congratulations to all the fellow graduates and my friends. Then it's a great honor and privilege to get this award from this August gatherings. Then my sincere thanks to my professors like Krishna Balasubramaniam and Professor Ramaprabhu for the continuous support throughout my PhD. Then I want to thank my family members, my dad, my mother, my brother, my wife, and my daughter, she's Karmika. Then finally, just simple one thing: abide time, maintain health, keep evolve. That's it. Thank you.
Sonu Katyar.
Hello everyone, good evening. Why you're laughing, Prem? I don't know. So a very good evening to everyone, and I would like to congratulate all the graduates who are graduating today and do well in life. Congratulations to you. So I don't have any specific thing, but I wrote some name whom I want to acknowledge. I hope it won't take too much time. Okay, first of all, I would like to thank Professor Ralph Krupke and Dr. Sandeep Kumar from KIT Germany and Professor Manu Jaiswal from IIT Madras for supervising me for my MTech project to get a DART fellowship and to work in Germany for the 7 months. Thanks a lot, sir. I'd also like to thank our faculty advisor, Professor P. Murugavel, sir, who had continuously supported all our batch students for arranging all the meetings to get our health and all the issues cleared. Thank you very much, sir. I'd also like to thank Professor Harish Kumar, sir, Ms. Udyavani, madam, and Durai Murugan, sir, for maintaining highly sophisticated and high quality MTech laboratory, which helped me a lot to get a professional experience, which helped me in Germany and probably will help me in my PhD work also. My sincere acknowledgement to all the academic and non-academic staff with whom I directly or indirectly involved in the departments. Thanks a lot everyone for maintaining and running all the activities in the department very smoothly. At last, thanks to my colleagues, my parents who are unfortunately not here, but will may be watching on the live convocation. Thanks to them also. Last, special thanks to a very nice person, Wing Commander Kevin Sebastian. Just now he got promoted, so thanks to the promotion and the convocation. Congratulations you. And he's always supported us 2 years, invited us for the dinner parties at his home. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you for everything. At last, I would like to end with 4 lines. It's a small poetry from Dr. Kumar Viswas. Goes as, सितारों को आँखों में महफूज रख लो, सितारों को आँखों में महफूज रख लो, बहुत दूर तक रात ही रात होगी, मुसाफिर हैं हम भी, मुसाफिर हो तुम भी, कभी किसी राह पर फिर मुलाकात होगी. Thank you all. Thank you once.
Shashank Ramesh.
So, yeah, as I look back on my time here at IIT Madras, I see myself having gone from a naive student with a very naive outlook about physics, life, and academia to maybe a researcher, hopefully, who knows how to ask the right questions and how to answer them. I have had a great education imparted to me here at IIT Madras, and I would like to thank all the faculty and staff here who have been so good to us, and they have designed this amazing experience for us. So thank you very much. Specifically, I would like to thank 2 people, Professor Sameer Chaudhary, my MSc thesis supervisor, and Professor Suresh Govindarajan, who have been great mentors for me on this journey, and their guidance has really helped me move forward in my life. Congratulations to all the graduates today, and especially my friends who have really pushed me to find excellence in my life and have given me so much space to express myself, be a better physicist, be a better musician, all of it. Couldn't have done it without you. A final thanks to my family. So many of them are here today. My mom, dad, sister. They have always stayed out of my way. Despite so much, they have let me pursue my passion without a word said, just always behind me, and I could not thank them enough for it, because I don't know where else I would be in life without them. So thank you very much. I'll quickly end with a couple of words by Sir Alex Ferguson. I was just thinking about it today. He mentioned that the most important thing about the champion, back then, when Manchester United was actually good, the most important thing in that team was training. And after being here at IITM for 2 years, I think I could not agree with him more about the importance of proper training in a person's success. So a big thanks to IIT Madras for making me the person I am today, making me fall in love with physics again. It means a lot. And I hope to use my education here to work towards advancing the field of astronomy, astrophysics, and hopefully doing something useful in life. And to end, whether astronomy and usefulness are linked in any way, I'll leave it up to your interpretation. Thank you very much for everything. Thank you.
TL Abhishek.
Hey guys, good evening. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my parents, all the professors at physics department, all the academic and the non-academic staff, all my friends at Tapti Boys, the Ooty gang, all who have helped me identify myself and mold me into who I am today. The last 5 years in college has been the best 5 years of my life, like for most of you. This has given me a lot of memories and some literal near-death experiences, and which I'll always be grateful for, and I'd like to thank IIT Madras for it. I'd like to wish congratulations. I'd first congratulate all the graduates, and I'd like to wish happiness and success in all your future ventures here. Thank you.
Aditya GS.
Firstly, congratulations to all the other award winners. All your hard work over the past few years have paid off, and And I'm really glad you get to enjoy it in front of your family and friends. Uh, I'd like to begin by thanking my family. My parents and my sister are here. No, they taught me to dream and they helped me nurture that dream, so I'll always be grateful for that. I'd also like to thank Professor Sivaramakrishnan and Professor Praveen Balamudi, who have helped me become better researchers in not just physics but engineering as a whole, and also the faculty of the physics department like Professor Arul and Professor Prabha, who have, you know, have made me fall in love with the subject even more than I already did. I've had a lot of special memories the past 4 years. I made a lot of amazing friends. The so-called Habibis group and my Edmonton gang, which I was able to form when I went to Canada for my intern, they'll always have a special place in my heart. Lastly, I'd like to thank all the non-academic staff in the department as well for all the help you have, in all the ways you've assisted the students, whether it comes to lab work or other administrative related issues. And finally, IIT Madras has been an amazing place. It'll always hold a special place in my heart, and I'll always come back whenever I have the chance. Thank you.
And Aditya Kumar.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Right, so as my speakers and my friends before me have observed, no journey of merit ever really happens alone. So, Professor Didi, I hope you won't mind if I borrow your outline. But first, I have to thank my parents. Mom, Dad, Nana, I love you. Thank you for everything you've done for me. I just could not be here. I could not be anywhere without you. There are no words which can express what you have done for me. I can't thank you. I'm not physically capable of that. I love you. I really do. My friends, my roommate Mustafa, thank you for your suggestions. I'll get around to watching this movie sometimes. Zui, my wingmates, my batchmates, my friends from all walks of INSRI, the writing club, the sponsorship team, my SEMEX friends. Thank you all for being a part of my life over here. You have made these past 4 years so memorable. If I had to do it all over again, I'd choose the exact same set of people. I love you all. Thank you so much for being with me. And, of course, my professors, my teachers. Like, where do I even start? Professor Arul with his deep insights and his witty riposte. Professor Manu with his seemingly infinite kindness and his compassion. And, I mean, I loved your classes, so please keep doing them again. Professor Prabha and her incredible approachability. Professor Weber, and he would motivate me with his chats in CCD. Professor Rajesh Singh and Siddharth for being the absolute best guys I could ever hope for. And there's Professor Satyan Narayan, Professor Lakshmi Bal, and like the list goes on and on and on, but you guys are already bored of hearing me talk, so thank you, all of you. This journey has been wonderful. Last words are all I have, but I assure you, I mean every last word. You will all remain with me in my heart. Thank you.
All right, so I'd like to thank all the prize winners for your messages. As next item, I'd like to request our HOD to present a memento to our chief guest.
We are at the very end of this program. I would like to first thank Professor Shantanu Mukherjee for comparing this function so efficiently. Thank you, Professor Shantanu. Thank you, Professor Didi Sharma, for the inspiring words about the life as a whole, and I think the friends, the family, the life in the campus. It's all always important, and I am sure they will agree more when the years pass by. And to all the students who graduated, a big congratulations. And you are our alumni from today onwards. You're always welcome here. Please come back, visit us, meet the faculty. We are all proud of you. So congratulations again. So now I will request Professor Somnath to formally give the word of thanks.
Well, good evening, everyone. Once again, welcome. But as the evening is ending, like every good event, so this is also coming to an end, the 2024 Physics Department Degree Distribution Program. So it's my privilege to offer a vote of thanks. Obviously, nothing can include everyone's name who has been at the back to make this program successful. In fact, you all who are here to make it successful. But first and foremost, we are really thankful and honored to have Professor D.D. Sharma, sir. Your words of wisdom and inspiration, which some of us have been lucky since last evening when we had dinner with you, and we could see the passion of physics and science in general and life in the bigger sense that you all, that you today told to the students. And I'm sure not only students, but faculty, staff, parents, and the student and the current students, everyone would have benefited by your words of wisdom. And I'm sure the graduates have got one of their best gift by your presence today here in the function. Thank you once again, and looking forward to see you again. We thank the director, the deans, all the deans, the registrar, the deputy registrar and assistant registrar, all the academic section, the engineering unit who are here, and the civil and electrical maintenance for all this infrastructure, and the horticulture, and also the sound, light, and video, the video recording, who are all here to support us in making this event successful. So the last few days have been very hectic. We are really fortunate in the physics department to have a very dedicated set of staff and students who are here. Big thanks to them, all of them, and big round of applause who are in the background, who have worked continuously beyond their office hours for last few days particularly to make this program what you are seeing it today. And on the faculty front, Professor Santosh, our HOD, has supported us with all the effort, and he had made a team led by Professor Nirmala, and then there are Professor Rajesh, Professor Shantanu, Professor Abhishek, and others, Professor Ravichandran, who have done tremendous work over the last few days to make sure each and everything is planned to the minute by minute, and the things actually run smoothly. All our faculty colleagues who are here, we are really privileged to have been here, and thanks to you all. To the parents, as Professor Sharma said, parents cannot be thanked. Truly, you cannot be thanked, but that's for them. For us, you are here, and 2 years back, or 4 or 5 years back, you have trusted us with the most precious thing of your life, your son or daughter. I would call, if you allow me, they were like shining carbon, and probably we are able to make them into diamonds. And we are giving you back today the diamonds, and we are thankful to you that you have come in person to collect your diamonds back. So thanks to all the parents over here. Graduates, it's your day. Nothing to thank. Get ready for the hard work. But yes, thanks from the organizing committee, thanks from the department that you all took time and you have come here to receive the degree in person. Now the world is yours for explore and experience, but we will always be there whenever you want to come back briefly to take something, to talk about something. We'll all be here. Thank you so much for being part of our life over the last few years. Wish you the very best. With that, we conclude the convocation. Thank you.
Now I'd like to request all the graduates to stay back for taking the group photos. So they will be actually something which all of you will treasure later on, a few years down the line. And later on, once you go out, please collect refreshments on your way out, on the table. But for now, I'll please like to ask all of you to stand up for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
So thank you, everybody. Like I said, graduates stay here for the group photos, and once you go out, please collect the refreshments near the exit.